Tonight, it's the National Football League. It's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports. Mayfield and the Chicago Blues versus Jared Goff and the London Monarchs.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the London Monarchs and the Chicago Blues. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This one fielded at the 5. That's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield.
And I'll bet right now just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions.
No,
right?
Two touchdown passes
Two
last week.
touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second down throw for Mayfield. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Mayfield now from the 50. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. He's inside the 40.
Good.
13 yards that time of the first. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
From the gun, Mayfield hits his target, the tight end, Morale Cox. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you've got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing, so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
That'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still first down.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half-dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you've got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
To try again after the sack. Mayfield. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. They give him a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd and goal.
Mayfield to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Chris Godwin.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown. So they went to the booth to see if that was a touchdown, and they have decided it will not be a touchdown. 6 points off the board. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
They run with Harris. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion.
First down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
The ball carrier.
A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 19 carries, 78 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
16 yards.
That'll go as a 16-yard gain as they pick up the first.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. The first carry now for Benny Snell. Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40.
He's brought down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Goff. He'll drop it underneath here to Snell. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
First down, Monarchs.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. To throw is Goff. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Goff.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. A give to Harris. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the London 1st down.
Out of the gun, Goff. Quick slant to Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Complete to
Give them 18 on the play.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. This is Harris. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. So first and goal now from the 7-yard line.
At the 7-yard line.
Goff now to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
And goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run with Harris. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Damian Harris, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it was Damian Harris who finished things off with a touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
They'll take over first and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Mayfield off the play fake. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
A second down throw for Mayfield. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This is Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. With that last carry, he's now over 8,000 career rushing yards.
All right, big applause. Lots of clapping for this one, right? Think about it this way. Along the way, he has passed Hall of Famer Terrell Davis, and now he's starting to approach another Hall of Famer in Larry Zonka.
Mayfield on play action. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott.
Mayfield.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. from the shotgun. It's Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play.
31-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Edwards-Helaire. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. He was trying to find Mo Alley-Cox, his tight end, and it's 3rd down.
Darius Slay on the
now Mayfield. And that is incomplete. And that went off the mark, a little late with a throw.
Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Blues 3.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. They stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there, 1st down. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. 1st down, and they go back to Harris. And they'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The tackle made by Bobby Okereke. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target. But he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So they bring out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that were happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Mayfield trying to get him up to the line as fast as he can. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. First down, Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. That's Elliott.
Mayfield's pass.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mayfield with it once more. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
23-yard line.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And his kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
7. Blues 6.
So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room.
6-yard line.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, it was Jared Goff with a strong first half. His guys lead, though, by only a point. It's been a tight one. As for the start of the third quarter, we'll send it back to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
London about set to take over on offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
Let's see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 30.
On second down now. It's Harris, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And
a shotgun snap for Goff. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Harris. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Goff now looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Benny Snell. Incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They bring their punter out there now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt.
1st down and 10.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a 1-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
Now a pass, and it's complete to QT. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
The throw over the middle, taken in. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards there on 3rd down as they pick up a 1st and 10.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Ezekiel.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Mayfield now from the 50. He finds Smith out of the backfield. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Number 82. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st.
10 at the 34.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now back to the ground with Elliott. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Elliott. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Cox. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12.
Here's Mayfield. And that's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken the lead. Well, they had their chances in the 1st half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
And he floated one out there, incomplete.
They attempted to fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know that's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really it's a weird deal, isn't it? But you've got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
London about set to take over on offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's Gone. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Gone. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
A gain of 12.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked by Jeff Gladney. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a too many syllables. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
Monarchs 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over. First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
London about set to take over on offense. In search of redemption from the pick six. Goff to the right side and complete to Thomas. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
5. Brings up second and 5 at the 30.
Out of the gun. Goff. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris.
Goff's pass.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Back now here on EA Sports
19.
as we're about ready to rock and roll for the fourth and final quarter. On first down, it's gone. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown.
Goff's pass.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Again, Goff. Quick slant to Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
On the play. And a London first down.
To the air again. Goff. Throw left side complete. It's Harris. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing again is Goff. Man open left side is Brown. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
13 yards. First down, London.
Goff throwing again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Complete.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Monarchs.
From the red zone now, Goff. That's complete right around the 8. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A gain of 6 there on first.
The 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Looking to throw again on second down. Goff in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Goff. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here's Goff. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall.
Well, you're trailing. It's the 4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Following the interception, Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he had this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mayfield off the play fake. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
London about set to take over on offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Well, now he's stripped. He lost the football. It's going the other way. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
On first down, Elliott. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
Ezekiel Elliott on the carry.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. On the counter, Elliott. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. They run the counter. It's Elliott. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. And his kick is good. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage.
22, Monarchs 7.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Face mask. Defense.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. He's going to let it fly. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Looking to go back to Thomas again. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40.
2nd and 10. Goff again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and that'll make it 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
One last throw here for Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the home team here, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Chicago Bears next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions.